Hello and welcome back. My name is Vanessa Blank from Wildernes Bushcraft. In this video you can accompany me and my dachshund Finja into the woods again. I will try something complete new because I want to spend this night in a self-made tipi. If it really works and what we both see and experience here outside together, you will find out in this video. So if you want, come with us. Look what I found, the first wild garlic from this season. This plant grows here in Germany close to a creek or a river, and it is very healthy. Like every onion, it is an immune system booster, so in the times in winter, fall and spring, when everyone had an running nose and cough, this is a very good plant because this helps your immune system to get fit again. But here in Germany we have two plants that look really the same like this wild onion, but they are poisonous. So only collect it when you really know it. Here at this kind of wild onion, there is here this line in the middle of the plant, and when you do this, it makes this noise. And this wild onion had it had only one leaf at one point, at one stick, and it makes this noise. So only collect plants that you really know, otherwise it can be maybe poisonous, so please be careful. But this one is really good. It smells like garlic. Of course, it is a garlic plant and I love it. Can you see the hole in the tree? This is from the bird called woodpecker. He's searching for insects inside of the tree, and you can see the bark. The tree is trying to close the hole again, but this is impossible. This beautiful plant here is called Daphne. It is one of the first trees that has flowers in the springtime. It looks really beautiful, but it is poisonous. So fingers away. So many fallen trees here around in this area. So I really had to check out where I built my camp, because this would be very dangerous when it is windy. Actually we have only a little bit wind, but when it is stronger it could be very dangerous here. What a beautiful day. The sun is shining, not the whole time, but often. The birds are singing, the first spring flowers are there, really beautiful. The last time it was a little bit difficult, the weather. We had a lot of snow, then rain, then it was windy, then sun again. So from everything, something. I hope today I had most of the day sunshine. And yeah, I will sleep tonight in a tipi complete out of natural materials, so I had to work a lot, and I hope that it doesn't rain and doesn't snow, because I'm not sure if I can fill it complete in this time. But I had a tarp with me, so for the worst case I had something to cover myself, but I will try it out only with natural materials. I need for my tipi a free area in the forest, because it will be a little bit high. Of course not so high like the classic tipis, because I can't build something like this complete alone. But it looks like there in the background is a meadow into the forest. It looks very, very nice. I will check it out, and maybe I will make my camp for this night there. So the only bad thing is that it is here a little bit loud. There is a big street in this right. It is far away, but without leaves. It is so loud for so a long distance. But when the place is great here behind me, I will use it. You don't have always the perfect place. Sometimes you had to, yeah, use it like it comes. Wow, what a great place. A meadow in the middle of the forest. It is exactly what I'm searching for. So I hope to find a free area in the forest with a lot of moss. Okay, here is no moss, only grass, but a really, really wide space to build something. So great. I choose this place. I will build my camp for this night here. It is not so silent like I hope it when I am in the forest, because the street is far away, but the sound is still there. It is too loud because there are no leaves in the trees. But yeah, I can change it, and everything else is great, so I will stay there. I had the whole matter to build something, but I choose this place here because it is so good as even, and I had the green color of the spruce tree here behind me. Everything else is at this time of the year gray, brown. When there is no moss in the forest, it looks all the same, and I want to have something fresh, some colors for my eye. Because of this, I will have the spruce trees here behind my camp. Yeah, so let's start. I had a lot of work and I will finish it before it is dark, so let's go. I leave my backpack here and I start searching building wood. Everything that I need have I in my hand or at my belt. So my big saw, the axe and 2 knives. Yeah, I've got the last week 2 new custom knives and I will try them out the first time today in the forest. So we will see how great they will work. They look really fantastic, so I show you them later in detail. But at first I had to work. Let's go. I am searching for stable dead wood like this here. For the beginning I need 3 of them and later of course much more. Oh yeah, I see it coming. I saw the cloud before and I thought, oh, this one is really grey, looks like snow, and this is exactly what I get now. But this is no problem. I hope it will be soon over. Behind this cloud it is blue sky again, so maybe it is as far over as it comes. We will see. Hurrah! It is snowing and there is no blue left at the sky. It is all grey and grey. That means that there comes a lot of snow, but it is too warm that it will lay at the ground, so it is all melting and this is in very bad condition. But I can't change it. Now we have sunshine. What a crazy weather change today. I found out that my tepee is too high, so I had to cut a part of the branches away, that it isn't too high, because I can't close it only with natural materials in this time that I have So I had to make it smaller, and then I hope it will work. So, auf ein neues. Try it again. I've cut all those branches that they are not so long anymore, and now they have the perfect size. I had to search much more wood because I had to cover it. I had to yeah, there should be no hole open when I'm ready. So in the worst case, when it is raining or snowing, or when I don't have enough time till it is getting dark, I had to cover it with my 3 to 3 meter tarp. So I will stay dry this night, but I want to finish it with only natural materials. Yeah, let's see if I can finish it or not. But now I had to cut all those branches in the right size, and then looking for more branches that I am finished soon. I will take you now one time around from the tepee. So you see that I closed every side with very stable branches. So it will be fixed enough to hold. But actually I thought about how to close the tepee. Should I use the tarp or should I try it with natural materials? I am not sure actually. I make the decision to try it, to take the risk, close it with the natural materials, but before I do this I had to prepare my campfire place and making firewood that I have enough time later to close it. So in the worst case I can use the tarp, but I want to try it. Make on fire here is a little bit dangerous because this grass is so dry. It snowed before and it rains the day before, but it is still dry. And when this burns one time, you had no chance to make the fire out again. So I make here a hole and put the moss part aside, because tomorrow I will cover the campfire place again. I only make a very small fire because a big fire would be so dangerous here, and I had to make something like a wall to create something that I don't have much sparks that are flying here away. I make it so safe as it possible. I always tell you that I want grill and plant just for one day outside, outdoors, so like on tree or something else for building on shelter or on cooking construction. But now I collect here this moss. Moss is also a living plant, but I can put the moss tomorrow again back at the place where I found it, and it will grow there again, so there is no problem. And I also found a fallen birch tree, no, spork, no, yeah, no, not birch, what's the name, spruce, and spruce tree there where I collect the stones, and I can use the branches with needles. They are also great for covering my tipi. I don't found more stones for my reflector wall, so I had to use something else. But I had the spruce trees branches behind. I had the moss that I found to cover the top, and of course I can cover it with all the dry grass that is here around. So maybe I am fish today. Those branches here are really rotten, really wet. It is not a perfect wall for the campfire place, but it is better than nothing. So, and I hope that the sparks don't fly so much away with this. Yeah, it is not perfect, but I try to use it. Time to start the fire. Today I choose the easy way. I have always as backup here a natural fire starter with me. This is all natural materials. I can scratch it with the fire steel, and then I can start it with the fire steel. The spruce branches are also really dry, so I start the fire. Look that I had a bed out of amber, and then I can build more from my shelter for my tipi. The fire is burning, so I can cover the tepee again. It's time to show my new knives. It is a little bit sad that the light is now away. I will show you them tomorrow in better light again because they are really so beautiful. I will show them in the best light. So these are two knives from a very, very small manufacturer here in Germany. The man who made it for me is very young, but the knives are so great. So it could be from a person who made knives for 40 years. They are just great. They fit perfect in my hand. The quality is so good. They are so soft and so sharp. So I am really, really happy that I had this two now at my home and that I can work with them. So this one here is the bigger one. It had 30 centimeter altogether. And the blade had a length from 17 centimeter. And this wood here is box elder stabilized. So it is really, really beautiful. I love wood with different colors. And the smaller one is also beautiful. It has 24 centimeter all in one and 12 centimeter only the blade. It is an elm burl. Also stabilized. It is very dark with a touch of green. So I will show you both tomorrow in a better light again. I had them the first time outdoors with me. They are from TN Knives. Where like I said before, it is a very, very small manufacturer. A very young manufacturer, but he make great knives. His name is Till Neubert. Of course, you will see the link in the video description. And I'm very happy that these two knives follow me now in the future outdoors. It will be great. So it is awesome to work with them. I'm really sure. Working makes hungry and I'm really hungry now. So this is what I had for dinner. This here are some Spanish sausages. They are hot, called chorizo, paprika, and this here is chamorza. This is some kind of mozzarella cheese, but faster. And I will put all those things in small pieces and roast it with this one here over the fire. So I'm so hungry that I would love to eat it directly, but warm tasted better. So einfach und so lecker. Schmeckt so gut, der Spieß, nur 3 Zutaten, aber perfekt. So I was sitting here for a long time because at my YouTube channel I make every Wednesday a podcast where I talk about different situations or thoughts. My English isn't good enough to make it in English too, so it is at the moment only a German podcast. And today I'm talking about fear, in which situations I am afraid. If I am afraid to be outdoors as a woman alone in the woods or not, and how I came to this point where I said, no, I'm not afraid. I can sleep here, I will sleep well. Yeah, but I'm sitting here for a long time and my fire isn't big enough to heat a lot. So it is pretty cold now. Sitting still is not so good in this at these temperatures. So I want to warm my body up now a little bit, jog a little bit here at one point, and then I go into my sleeping bag because I will have it now warm and comfortable. So yeah. Finja is also waiting. Maybe some of you don't know Finja, my dachshund Finja, because I have her only in the better days with me, in the warmer months. Finja hate cold and hate when it is wet, when it is raining, hate snow. She only loves it when it is warm outside. So I prefer in the cold months and the wet days my dachshund Poldi. He accompanies me in the most time. But today she's out with me and we have only this one snow shower and the other part of the day was good weather. So perfect. I don't know what is coming this night or not. So if it will rain or if it will snow or nothing. I don't check the weather. Yeah, I have the tarp over my sleeping bag, so it will not be too bad. In the worst case, a storm came and my whole tepee breaks and I had all the branches over my body. But this will not happen, so it is very stable. Yeah, we see us now in the sleeping bag again before I sleep, and then tomorrow. So I am now in my sleeping bag. I had also the top here covered over my sleeping bag, that when it rains I don't will get wet, or when it snows. Yeah, I talked before about fear in my German podcast, and also a point that I make is that I always sleep with my headlamp on my head. It is out, but I have it here. So when I hear something and I want to check it out, that I have a light and I don't have to search for it. Yeah, it is pretty uncomfortable, but it is such a safety point that I won't miss. Yeah. Yeah, I had to go now complete into my sleeping bag because it is really cold and I don't want to freeze. I put my jacket complete. I close it complete and close also my sleeping bag and hope that I will sleep dry and well. And we see and hear us tomorrow in the morning. Good night. Good morning. The birds are singing. The woodpecker make his work. Yeah, nice to wake up like this. My bones are hurting. So I had no rain and no snow this night, but not much sleep because Finja sleep on top of my sleeping bag and between sleeping bag and top. And she changed her position, I feel like 300 times this night. And every time when she's moving, the top is scratching and I thought I go crazy this night. So not so much sleep, but a beautiful day. Springtime is always so nice when all the birds are back and are singing. So when the sun comes out, it is perfect. I told you yesterday that I will show you my new custom knives in a better light, so I hope you can see it now very good. I love them both, they are so high quality and such a good work. What I love after the good handling the most is the beautiful wood here at the handle. So I love natural products and I love wood, and this is so individual. Nobody had the same knife like this, because you don't have those different wood colors twice in nature. So every knife with a wooden handle is unique and nobody can have the same. So this smaller here will be my all-rounder bushcraft knife for all those normal bushcraft works, and this here is my working knife. So when I put it in my hand, you can feel really how much power you will have with this knife. It is really big and you can really hard work with it. So it would be great to work with them both. I have many knives and I will never choose only one in nature. So I will have once this knife and the second knife another knife. I will try them all because I love them all, and I will never have just one knife at home. So you will see all those different knives also in the future, but those two of course also very often. I had for every knife this beautiful leader. So this is also very nice, very high quality. And of course this time it was a little bit too much, 2 knives and this axe. I had this axe only here in my belt when I am working or when I go to making firewood or something else. Otherwise I will leave it in the camp. Normally I had my equipment belt, but this time I left the equipment belt at home because then it would be too much here at my belt. Yeah, I really love it. The fire had to be out complete before I leave this place, so that means that I don't put wood into the campfire place 1 hour before I go, so that the wood is complete away and no ember left, and I can recover the campfire place that nobody can see it. So the wood wall around the campfire place works good. When you have no stones for the campfire wall, and wet and rotten wood is very good. You can see that it burned a little bit at the sides, but it doesn't burn really, it only smokes. So it is perfect. I had no ember outside of the campfire. So, Schlafsack auslüften. Refresh the sleeping bag. Ha! What a perfect time. I will leave this place and it will start snowing. Finja come direct to me because she hates the snow and she wanted we go now home. Ja, schon gut. So it was a really nice tour with very different weather. But yeah, I love it. It was very relaxing. So we start going home now. And we see us again in the next video. If you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe or thumbs up or comment what you want. And when you want, we will see us again in the next video. Bye bye, have a great time.